Today's video is just gonna be a little bit more ridiculous than usual. Let me introduce you to the saga of the flying pancake. Day 1 of asking ScrapMan to build a flying pancake in Trailmaker/Scrap Mechanic. Day 2 and final of asking ScrapMan to build a flying pancake in Scrap Mechanic and Trailmakers. Day 3, previous wasn't final, of asking ScrapMan to build a flying Day 4 of asking ScrapMan to build a flying pancake. Day 5 of asking ScrapMan to build a flying pancake. Day 25 in a row of asking Day 48 of asking ScrapMan. Day 59 of asking ScrapMan to build the best pancake the world has ever seen. Pancake! Day 60. Every day without fail, I saw this comment. And I admit, at first, I thought the flying pancake was a ridiculous idea. But it's real. The flying pancake is real. I Googled it. I Googled flying pancake to see what the big deal was. And do you know what I found? The Vought V-173 Flying Pancake was an American experimental test aircraft built as part of the Vought XF-5U Flying Flapjack, United States Navy fighter aircraft program during World War II. The Flying Pancake is actually a real plane. The comment checks out. We actually have to do something with this. I don't know if I'm gonna get a copyright strike for this, but I gotta show you. Just look at this video. Look how old this video is, but it's real. This is an actual prototype of the flying pancake. And the reason why they called it the flying pancake was because the entire plane was designed to be a wing in and of itself, shaped like a pancake pretty much, which is why they called it the flying pancake. Here's like the real life version. Look at this. So these wings on the side here, these flaps sticking out, the entire wing actually moves, and that's how they control both the pitch and the roll of the aircraft. So they go in unison to do the pitch, and they go opposite each other to do the roll. Look, there it goes. It's taking off. It's taking off. Look at that. It's such an awkward looking aircraft. And it worked. All right, so let's get back into the game and see if we can actually make the flying pancake a reality. Okay, so this could be an immense success, or it could be a terrible failure. My last experiment with flight in this game was pretty much a failure, but hopefully, since we're actually designing something based off of a real-life, unbelievably real-life aircraft, maybe it'll actually work. All right. Oh, look, and look at that. It spawned in our failure of an experiment by default here. Fantastic. All right, so we're gonna create a new bot called the Flying Pancake, and let's hope that this is gonna go better. All right, so there's a lot of curves on this. There is a lot of curves. Oh boy, I'm already doing a terrible job. I gotta remember how to build in this game. It's been a week since I've opened it. I'm actually gonna make everything out of aero plastic because this entire plane was extremely light. So there we go, aero plastic. All right, so I guess I'm gonna try my best to start with shaping the cockpit first, and then we're gonna build off of the cockpit. All right, well, I've already managed to crash the game, so that's a great start. All right, well, the good news is it saves my progress, so I can start right where I left off. So let's try to get this thing built. All right, I think I got a okay approximation of the cockpit, at least the best that I'm gonna do. It's really interesting dealing with these curves. Okay, so now I have to try to build the frame off of this, but there's like a weird nose that sticks out in the front. All right, I think I've kind of got the nose shape. As I'm building, I'm realizing I'm not really that good at shaping things that much, but we're gonna have a weird flying pancake by the end of this. And actually, I'm just realizing I should probably see how big the propellers are in this game. All right, propeller large, propeller medium, propeller large. Okay, that's a decent size. The Flying Pancake had triple blade propellers. This is only 2, but I think that this is gonna be a reasonable size for the size of what I've already started building. I think it fits the scale. Okay, so now I gotta start building the shape out to the actual propellers. Okay, so I think I got it out to the part where I'm gonna put the propellers, and I gotta make sure that these propellers can spin, because the propellers themselves, I don't think, it says spinny thingy, but let's see, if I put this right here, Does it have it? Oh, it looks like it does have its own motor. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know if the different motor sizes have any impact on power, but it does have an impact on weight. But I'll try the large motor to start off with. There we go. That looks nice and centered. And then we can put, where is it? Tools? Large motor. Oh, yeah, that looks perfect. That looks good. That looks pretty good. All right, well, hopefully these motors are gonna be strong enough to turn these propellers at a decent speed to get us flying. So now comes the more difficult part of shaping the rest of the aircraft. Okay, so I've gotten to the area where I think the rear fins are sticking out of. So I'm trying to make this in a way that I can put a servo here to make the fins actually turn for pitch and roll control. So let's see, for this, I think we're going to want to use servos to make these rotate. I might need to actually indent this whole section. Okay, this is a little awkward, but I think I got it so that it's gonna be kind of flush if I add a new chassis. I think I can do this though. I think we can do this. Whew, okay, so I think I have these set up now in a way that they're actually gonna be hopefully functional. I'm learning a lot about like the shaping process as I do this. It's really interesting, and I could probably delete these to make it look a little bit better. I unfortunately cannot change the property or the, oh wait, no, here we go. Aeroplastic. All right, there we go. Now it all looks copacetic. All right, there we go. I think that looks pretty nice so far. All right, now we gotta connect the back, and then I gotta shape the whole thing on the top and the bottom. Then that part, I feel like I'm gonna run into some issues, but we'll see what happens. Building a flying pancake isn't the easiest thing. Okay, how's this looking? It looks a little bit, nope, something's wrong here. There we go, I think I've improved it. Ooh, man. All right, we got kind of like a frame going on now. This is good, this is progress. Now we need to actually fill it in. All right, so this was kind of like a nightmare. I probably did it in like the worst way possible because I'm still learning how to like fill in panels and stuff. But I have a lot of like just random sections of panels that I was just trying to fill in to get the shape of this thing. And I think I'm doing okay so far. And I can delete some of these to get rid of like the, I guess I'll keep that one because there's kind of like a line on the other one on the picture that I'm referencing. But yeah, I can get rid of these so that it looks a little bit smoother on top. But as you can see, it's got a lot more contours than it's supposed to have because I couldn't make it like one smooth panel and it's hard to match everything up. But I think it's looking pretty good. It's definitely looking like it's like a flying saucer type thing. Now I have to somehow, oh, this is actually gonna be kind of hard. I have to somehow get the vertical stabilizers on here. All right, this isn't ideal. Oh, and these are actually a lot smaller than I expected, but we're gonna have to put some of these on here to create a hinge for our yaw. All right, we're doing pretty well so far, I think. I think these can actually be a little bit taller. All right, I think that's looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Now it's gonna be a matter of, oh, we gotta put wheels on it. This thing has like these clunky wheels in the front, which means I need to put some type of attachment point. Okay, here we go. Now, I don't know if these wheels are gonna be suitable at all, but we have to have something. So now it is time to program the controls, which I am not looking forward to. I gotta do some logic stuff that I'm not very familiar with for this one. Okay, so this actually wasn't as difficult as I thought it was. I was just trying to get A and D and S and W to control the same thing for different purposes, and I just had to use some math blocks here to do that. And the end result is, when I press A and D to roll myself left and right, you can see they act opposite of each other. And then when I press W and S to pitch myself forward and back, you can see they act in the same direction as each other. And then they'll even combine. So I press A and then I press W. You can see one of them is neutral and the other one is actually pitched. So they actually kind of combine into each other. So now is the moment of truth. Does this thing even fly? Does it have a chance of flying whatsoever? I think it looks pretty good compared to the pictures. It's actually a little bit longer, I think, but I'm done messing around with the shape of it. I think we're close enough, okay? All right, so now let's activate our propellers and just hope that they're strong enough to make this thing go off the ground. 3, 2, 1, flying pancake. They're backwards. The propellers are backwards. All right, so I've reversed the power. So now let's go ahead and pitch ourselves. Oh man, that looks so weird. Are these, this is really how it worked? It was. It said, the video I watched said these whole things actuated. It's just weird that they're not like in line with the direction of motion, you know? They're kind of like angled out a little bit. All right, let's pitch up and hope that we can get, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this almost kind of works. This is like almost, oh, I hit the edge of the map apparently. All right, this is already like way more successful than I expected it to be. We got off the ground. There we go. Yeah, see, look at that. It really, really wants to nose down. And that could be the wheels, to be honest. And man, the pitching is so weird, or the roll rather. The roll doesn't make any sense. It really makes no sense having the roll all the way back like that. All right, is there any way... I need to put more weight in the back, because this thing is just completely front heavy with these wheels up there. All right, my solution was to put wheels in the back with some steel attachment points to make it a little bit heavier, and that makes me also have turning on the ground, so I can actually kind of direct myself to where I'll want to take off. So let's see if these wheels... Oh, did we already lose something in the front there? Okay, no, I think we're okay. All right, here we go. Let's see if these wheels help us fly a little bit more straight. Oh, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. Okay, it helps with pitching up. We still nosedive a little bit though when we're trying to fly straight, so there's that. Now I did read that, not read, but I actually saw it in a video that in later versions of it, they added some more ailerons in the back center of it because it tended to pitch down. And the ailerons in the back center were to help with the pitch, I guess. But I didn't really... that was going to be a lot more designing. That was going to be a lot more time consuming. So I went with the original suboptimal design. And if you look, we have a flying pancake. I colored it like the colors. And I think this looks really good. And it's functional, which is amazing. Like, I can turn, I can go pretty much... I can go anywhere I want, really? Like, here, let's, where's the airstrip? I'm gonna try to fly back to the airstrip and do a successful landing. My wheels are still intact. So let's see, and also, wait, I didn't check my yaw. The yaw actually kind of works. The yaw totally works. Awesome. All right, here, let's go ahead and, all right, yaw over, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And, oh my goodness, was that the smoothest landing or what? I did not expect there to be such a smooth landing. Oh, I have some flat tires in the front, but that totally worked. We have made the VOT V173 flying pancake, which is a thing that actually existed. Oh, I see one change I want to make. The front of the nose needs to be a little bit more bulbous, I think. Here, if we just move this point out a little bit. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. And then we delete these. Yeah, there we go. That is more like it. We can get rid of that too. Just a little bit of fine tuning to the aesthetic here. Guys, I think this thing actually looks amazing. Like, I am super happy with how this turned out. It took me 2 hours to do it, and look at how easy I took off. Oh, this is awesome. This is better than my other plane. I mean, well, that kind of makes sense. I was designing this off of a real plane rather than just trying to make stuff up and not knowing what I was doing. This is so easy to fly too, and is using the propellers. There's no thrusters or anything. So person whose name I can't pronounce, you've got yourself a real flying pancake here. More real than you probably even thought your flying pancake was. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is so good. Oh, look at that landing. Oh, that was so great. It was so perfect. Oh, I am so happy with how this turned out. I don't think I could have built something this realistic looking if I didn't do it in main assembly, so I'm glad I chose this game to do this with. Whoa, let me know if you have any other ideas that you'd like to see me try in main assembly. This was an overwhelming success. I didn't expect it to be this successful. And I'll read your comments, and if you missed any of the previous main assembly episodes, then definitely go ahead and check out that playlist right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.